Hello, everyone. Let's see. I think I got this. There we go. All right. How's everyone doing? Oh, let's see who's here. Oh, Four Leaf Whiskey. Slancha is so excited to hear about your trip. I'm going to tell you all about the trip. My daughter, Jazz.
Hello.
For those of you that have not met her yet, Ellie Belly.
The star
of the show. So Jazz is down visiting. She got a couple days off, so she was here. We're doing grown-up stuff, adulting.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Mom helps with that sometimes. How's the sound? I feel like my mic is far, far away. Okay, Corn and Whiskey, let's see. I was talking about those mystery boxes behind us. Every single one of them has juice in them tonight. We got some special stuffs. I mean, I did go to Scotland and Ireland, so.
For the whiskey.
I do like to shop.
She does.
I did ship some of my clothes home so that I could fit bottles in the suitcases.
You should have seen the bar.
Well, what are you going to do? Corn and Whiskey says, don't tempt me with a good time. Wow, awesome prices. Cheers, Four Leaf. Des is here saying, can't wait. Whiskey Mountain says, woohoo! Jess is here.
Hello.
Jess and Adriana are like BFFs, I think.
I'm so excited when I heard that you guys were going on stream together soon.
We are. We're going to be going on stream Saturday. Adriana and I were just trying to pick the time because, whenever. So if you guys have a preferred time that you want us to go on Saturday, we're going to do Criminals and Cocktails. Throw it in the comment section and we will listen. I mean, always listen. It doesn't mean I do it. Yeah. Anyway.
Story of my life.
Sorry. Michael S. Yes, she has been very, very busy.
Oh, my goodness.
She covered, well, not covered, but she came and did my stream for me my first Wednesday that I was gone.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that one?
She's busy.
Make sure you check out her channel. She's back to doing all the things that she does now that the weather's better over at Whiskey Mountains. She's also tracking for us tonight. So if you want to get into the giveaways and you use those links that are in the description, make sure you tag Whiskey Mountains with your number of entries. Okay, where are we? Oh, yeah. Aaron Pierce is here, says, welcome back. Des thinks your face is beautiful. Thank you, Des. How am I feeling? Well, let me tell you. I got sick. And it was not great.
I feel like that's the theme of most of your trips.
I
that
know.
you end up sick.
Well, and I wasn't the only one. Will got sick for a minute. And then Pat, Scott's mom, got sick. Her and I were down one day. We missed a tour. We were both in bed. She didn't know I was in bed. I didn't know she was in bed. We were both sick. Anyway, I started feeling better. The day that I was getting on the flight to come home, I woke up sick again. I'm on the tail end of it. So to answer your question, I'm feeling much better, but not quite up to par yet.
Very long tail.
Very long tail. I'm winded. Long-winded.
The only time you'll ever be winded, not from exercise.
Oh, no, not from exercise. Okay. Saturday's going to be fun. I could do any time that day. Literally rescheduled an experiment today around it. Oh, Adriana, I'm so excited. We'll figure out a time because everybody's going to say when. Make sure you tell us, if you put 7 p.m. like Des did, I happen to know where she is, but make sure you tell us what time zone so we kind of have an idea because we are all over the world, people. Matthew Parks, welcome back, Michelle. Thank you. Whiskey Mountains is telling you guys if you want to get into the liquid giveaway, that is how you do it. Michael S. is in for 4 entries. You know what I didn't do, Jazz? I didn't pull up this stuff so that I can read all the beautiful things when they use the, what do you call it? The links.
The links.
There we go. Here it is. We've got from Michael S. What?
It's what? Another language?
Dia Duit?
Yeah, that Irish heritage.
It is God be with you in Irish. Glad you all are home safe, he says. Thank you very much. Thank you much for
I'm
that.
also glad they're home
That was, yeah.
safe.
Yeah. Amanda Gates is here. First timers excited to watch. Denise is good publicity. Cheers. Hello, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Denise is good publicity. Denise and Scott, those of you that know, they own the winery up the road. And we went to Scotland, Ireland with them. And so very good friends of ours, amazing people, had a blast with them. I may have pictures that you guys will see. There might be some overlays. We may have got Denise to sip a little whiskey. So Amanda, welcome. Slapshots Roadhouse is here. Down with the sickness, says Matthew Parks. 4-Leaf Whiskey, hello. Coming in with a $20 super chat. Green is a great color on you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. And most of all, Stacy, thank you for doing the intro to Shane over at Two Stacks. I do have some overlays and some stories about Two Stacks, you guys. If you haven't had Two Stacks Irish Whiskey, oh my gosh. Did Will leave me one down?
Nope.
He didn't. I'm in love with their whiskey. I'm absolutely in love with it. They have a dram in a can. It's literally what it sounds like. It's a little can of whiskey.
You're
just
too
whiskey.
Short, but it's on that shelf right there.
Oh, I'm not too short. I'm a big girl.
She got it.
So check this out. Dram in a can. They have all different kinds. This is the 86 proof single malt double barrel. Very cool. Those might have come home in my airplane. I don't know.
I was intrigued.
El Camino Mas Lago Brewing is here.
Wow.
Hi, Lawrence. I'm so excited to see you and Lucy. I'm so excited. Malum, hope the trip was great. Just cracked an Ardbeg Barbecue Scotch. Sadly, I do not have a tour. Malum, you don't have one? Why don't you have one? Okay. That's odd. We're going to have to fix that. The two glasses, the women whiskeys ones are on the website. Malum, let's talk, okay? I have become a preacher of the Two Stacks gospel. I'm sorry. I just love it so much.
Amen.
Now, here's something that that 4-Leaf Whiskey brings up. They have an Irish cream, which not a big fan of the creams, right? But I'm not going to tell the guy that while he's standing there raving about his cream. So I try it. It was so stinking good. I know you don't like it, but before you leave,
yeah, maybe you'll have to change my mind.
You have to try it. We'll put it on an ice cube, and it's not like Bailey's, or it's freaking good. It's like a sweet latte. Yeah. All right. Anyway,
an alcoholic sweet.
Should we just get to this? Let's get to this.
Don't drink those in the morning.
No such thing as too short, as long as you have a stool or something to climb and knock things. Yeah, pretty much. Malum never wins. That's why he doesn't have one. Guys always rave about their cream, says Tess. Can't believe I just read that out loud.
Yeah, she's calling me out right now.
Oh, Adriana. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I did make that face, yeah.
Yeah, so, You do realize this is my daughter, right? No, I'm just kidding.
I've heard worse.
You have.
Yeah.
From me.
Open household.
Okay. So let's kind of jump into this. We're gonna do this stream. We're gonna do the mystery box game at the end with 2 winners. Y'all know how that goes. If you don't, check the description. It gives you all the rules. Anyone who is a $4 tier or above in Patreon, just $4, is invited to the short stream that we do afterwards. It's usually about 15-20 minutes. We play Patreon Plinko and give away more free shit.
And listen to a really cool song.
I love that song. I do. I'm getting ready. I want to put together like a reel like that that's just bloopers and kind of switch it up every week and play it at the end of the live stream.
Mm.
I just need a clone. That's all. Just a clone of myself.
I am technically a clone of you.
That is so not true.
In some sense.
Goodness gracious, folks, it's a family show.
Keeping it PG-13.
All right, I need something to drink. I don't even have anything to drink, guys. So our first distillery that we went to was Deanston, right? And we did, their tasting thing. And so Scott and Pat each did one, and then I did a different one. I did the premium one. And I fell in love with, this is the 2012 red wine hogshead finish, date filled. Well, just not right. That's not right. 2012. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
She can't read.
I can't read. So it's like,
she can't open things either.
Uh-huh.
So where was this at? This
was at Deanston. So this
Scotland?
Yeah, this is in Scotland. This is a Scotch. But it's not what you think when you think about Scotch.
Okay.
It's a little more fruit forward. This is fantastic. It is, they're usually low proof too. Oh, just kidding. This is 120 proof.
Okay.
Which, that's pretty high for a Scotch. I'll give you a little taste of that.
All right.
All right, let's see. What did I miss here? Let's catch up with some stuff while you let that air out a little bit. For some kooky families. Des, I'm sure you were talking about drinks. MC is here. Hello, MC. How are you? Corn and whiskey, you are not going to turn into a pumpkin. I mean, you might, but I hope not. Can't wait to see you guys too. I think I won a spring bank on the stream. Adriana did such an amazing job hosting while you were gone. Just hold on to it until I get there. Ha ha ha. Actually, I do remember watching I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched the patron only stream, and she sends me all the winners. I do remember you, Lawrence. You did win something that night. I believe it was a coin, and then they felt bad for you because you already had one, so they let you go again, and then you ended up with the notebook. Correct me if I'm wrong, Adriana. Am I wrong? I think that's what it was. Either way, I have it here for you. When are you coming down exactly? I mean, I know it's in my text message, but I'm lazy, so I'm asking you. Okay, moving on. So take a smell of that. That doesn't smell like Dad's Scotch, does it?
No, not at all.
It's so we started out our trip. We flew into Edinburgh, and we stayed at, where did we stay? Oh, we spent one night there, or no, 2 nights there. I don't know. In this little tiny, it was called Wild Apart Hotel or something like that, and it had like a little kitchen in like 200 square feet. It had a little kitchenette. It had this bed/dresser thing, and then the bathroom and the door, and it worked.
Yeah,
it worked.
Efficiency.
So we stayed there. We walked around Edinburgh. Let me. What do I get if I back you up on this? All right, I'm going to show you guys a couple of things here. So we started in Edinburgh, and we walked so much. My Fitbit actually broke the day I got there. I think it knew that it was going to blow up if it stayed on my wrist while I did this trip.
Itself. Yeah.
I think the first day, the Pat had a Fitbit or something, and we ended up walking like 12 miles in the first day or something like that. It's like, holy moly, cannoli.
Fitbit euthanized itself.
It did. It totally did. And I had a picture of our tour guide, and he is quite the character. Here we go. You guys ready? So our tour guide, he was amazing. His name was Richard. He was very colorful. We could not lose him in a crowd. And he took us all over. We went to cemeteries, and we saw the sights, and we hiked up this massive freaking hill to see all the stuff. But this is Richard.
Loving the pants.
Richard was amazing. He was great. I freaking loved him. We all loved Richard. And, he was very colorful and animated. And then he just told us all about the town and, the people in it. And it was just kind of cool. So
Go Richard.
go Richard. And then, so we went to Deanston after we left Edinburgh. So we did that. We did the underground haunted tour, which I was really excited for.
Did you see any ghosts?
We got to see like part of the city that's underground.
Mm.
And I was so excited for this tour. But really, it was like theater students that were the tours. And they had like blood smeared on their face and they're telling the spooky story, overly dramatic.
No real ghosts?
I mean, no. Creepy dolls, though.
Nobody likes those.
Those,
I feel like those are weird.
But it was cool, like, to know that this used to be a dorm and these kids, like, punched a hole through the wall or something and then realized there was a room behind the wall. And it was like the old city from before.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Like there was this, really cool. Yeah, there was this room that they would lock the kids in during the, sorry.
Hello? What?
During the, like the plague to keep them safe.
I was like, that's less cool.
And the only people that was allowed to visit them was the doctor who was treating the plague.
Okay.
So that didn't work out well.
So they all died.
It didn't work out well. Died. No. So. Yeah. And hopefully we've learned a few things since then. I mean, Richard's surname McDonald. That's Ronald. Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald.
You know, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Okay. A room where they locked the kids in. Yep, makes sense. They did it again though. They didn't learn. They did it again. Whenever there was a fire, they would lock the kids in too. But what they didn't realize is that it was porous. The rock and stuff was porous.
They realized
after the fact. So yeah, I mean, apparently people just don't learn. Lock the kids in. I remember lock the kids out as my 80s childhood, right? Okay, back to the Deanston.
I forgot it existed for a second.
Okay, tell me what you think.
It's sweeter.
Yeah.
It's really light.
But you still get that note on the back though, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I think the proof of this really brings it out. So when we did the tastings, this was one of my favorites. Now, the Deanston 18 was fan-freaking-tastic, but this was good too. We also picked up the Chronicles, but that's Dad's like holy grail. So when he opens that, then we'll drink it. I mean, he wouldn't care if I opened it, but we're gonna wait, let him do it. They didn't understand how the old school ovens worked now, apparently. Origin story of Hansel and Gretel.
I'm telling you, they knew how the rooms worked.
Oh my God.
They said population control.
Okay, so anyway, this was, and again, this is the 12-year red wine finish, and they had a tawny port one, I think. I have them all written down, but I was very surprised that it's just plain red wine finish. That would be the one I liked.
Yeah.
But I think it's got to be the proof.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
See, look, Will, we got your baby girl drinking scotch.
He had me drinking scotch out there before.
He did?
Too. Yeah.
What did he have you drinking?
Well, he had me try the Starlight, the Carl T. And then I poured myself.
Oh, that's a bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But then, okay. I got confused for a minute.
I got confused for a minute.
That's okay. Malam in for 3 entries. Now, guys, if you've been watching, there is a very good odds on this one. Like I said, juice in every box. You can't get a bad one. Hey, why am I only in top messages? That's not fair. Okay. Wow. Let's see what Malam said. Malam, $15 says, sipping Scottish scotch, swirling sweet, Ireland's Irish whiskies, a treat to meet. From Scotland's slopes to Ireland's isle, whiskey's journey spans mile after mile. That was a good one.
Say that 5 times fast.
No, he does these, and sometimes I can't even say them one time or fast.
You should drop some music.
See, now if I knew what tune you had in your head when you were saying that, or the rhythm, but I don't. So
I think you had a good flow going.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That was a good one. Thank you. Thank you, by the way. Let's see. And then we've got Aaron Pierce. Aaron Peace is in Peace. Hi, Aaron Peace. Sorry. Aaron Pierce. Let's see what Aaron had to say. Aaron said, in before Adriana starts yelling at me. Can't wait for criminals and cocktails. Oh my God, I have missed it so much. I'm so excited.
I'm so glad that this is happening too.
I know. Adriana, you should tell him like what case we're doing. Patrons are still voting on the cocktail. So if you're a patron, the poll is up. Please vote. I am going to have to end that soon just so I can get all the stuff for the cocktail. I wish you could be here.
I know.
Gotta work and shit.
I know. Maybe I should quit my job.
No.
Full-time whiskey
No.
connoisseur.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Mm. You're right.
You're saving lives.
I would be homeless within weeks.
You're not coming here. No.
That's valid. Just like the 80s. Lock them out.
Okay. All right. Ben Demon Hunter is here, driving home and listening. Very nice. Corn and whiskey, good times, cigar in the Kinsey. Oh, nice. All right. I think I'm caught up. I see a cheers J-Max, but I don't see a J-Max. Are you here and I missed you? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. It's a blonde moment. Become a professional drinker. Lawrence, do not encourage her.
That sounds like a fun job.
Adriana's talking about our case, the Adam Leroy Lane. It does end with heroes.
We do like satisfying endings tdo.
Yes.
None of that unsolved stuff.
Well, I don't do unsolved. That's just not fair to anybody who's watching it. Yeah. Okay. What do you want to try now?
I don't know. What else you got?
Oh, you guys want to know what I got?
Yeah.
Okay. So after we left Deanston, we went to Oban, which the Deanston Distillery, oh my God, I can't believe I almost forgot to show you this. The Deanston Distillery is freaking fantastic. They were the nicest people. The guy who did our tasting, I have so many overlays on here. I have to kind of look through them. I thought I labeled them well, but it's me. Okay, so this is Thomas. Thomas was our tasting guide. Thomas was amazing. And we got along so well that he took the keys and took us through the distillery and like the barrel room and all the stuff. Basically gave us a tour without us paying for a tour.
Oh yeah, Thomas.
He was absolutely great. So if you look at, where's my, I didn't put the pot still in here or the barrel room or anything. Okay, that's all right. It's fine. You don't need to know. But you know what I do have? Okay, this is our tasting that we did. There was me here. Oh, they can't see that. There's me and Scott and Pat doing a tasting and Denise just hanging out until we got Denise to sip some whiskey.
Wow.
She took a drink. It went something like this. I'll smell it. Something like that. Denise, if you're in here, let me know if I got that wrong. But that sounds about right. That sounds about how that went. And then we did the Pour Your Own, a 7-year-old organic. And so I have that bottle, and so does Will. So that was Deanston. And Corn and Whiskey is in for 4. Good luck, good luck. I'm so excited. I was like worried that people weren't going to enter and then there wouldn't be, any
entries.
Well, no. Like, I like it when there's a chance for people to win. Like, it's not like, they like it when it's good odds. But I like to see it where it's like, who's going to win versus like, I got a 50-50 shot. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. Never mind.
I see your vision.
All right. Wearing the Glenn's shirt to Nerds and Turds Friday at Cat's Eye. Oh, nice. That's probably a pretty common first go at Whiskey Neat, but it grows on you. It does. It does grow on you. I also forgot to mention, Ellie's on here early. So Remember the rules. If you're new here, which I know we have a couple people that are new, when the dog yawns, you have to take a sip.
And she's sleepy.
She's like, why aren't you cradling me like a baby, Jess? What's wrong with you? I'm the baby. Okay. Let's move to, so after that we went to Oban, and I was going to say the Deanston Distillery was beautiful. It was awesome. The people were great. Then we went to Oban. Now I'm not knocking Oban, but I'm going to call it how I see it. I'm just
flame them.
It was like a gift shop for tourists. They were like, you can go upstairs to the bar. Oh, by the way, it's 5 to 4, so you might have time for a dram, and then we're done serving. Okay, fair. They got to cut it off at some point. No big deal. We'll go walk around. Walking around consists of going back down to the gift shop and buying something.
Okay.
That was it. Nobody would talk to you. I mean, it was just very sterile. I didn't like it. I didn't like it, guys.
Very touristy.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It was small. I wasn't a fan.
2 out of 10.
Sorry, Oban. Sorry. Des says, Ellie! She's like, what? Joseph Brazo, what the hell are y'all doing here? Drinking Irish whiskey, drinking scotch, talking about a trip. What are you doing? Where was that at? That was at Oban. Yeah,
what the hell, Oban?
Banana, what? Banana, what? Oban has good street seafood stalls. The town? Okay, the town. Ouch on Oban. Yeah. Town. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I'm kind of an Oban hater now. I don't know. Anyway, Deanston was great. So we go to Oban, and then we go to Invergary, where we stayed at the Glengarry Castle. Now,
I swear it gets good.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The castle, when we drove up, I was like, holy crap, there is no way this is where we're staying, because this place is fan-freaking-tastic. Where's the castle at? Is this the castle? Maybe that's the castle. Hold on, let's see. That's the castle. Yeah, that's where we stayed.
That looks very European.
I'm not gonna lie, I walked in there, and you've got the, hello, this gentleman, and
suit and tie?
Yeah, I'm expecting him to hand me a warm towel and a glass of champagne. It was just very, but then you walk in a little farther and it was cozy. They had wood fireplaces everywhere with burning fires. They were super nice. The rooms were good. Everybody told me castles were going to be drafty and terrible, and it wasn't. It was very nice.
Draft.
So yeah, this was Glengarry Castle. Yeah.
I thought it was pretty dope that y'all stayed there.
And I got to look out my window and see sheep every morning.
She loves sheep.
I love sheep.
She loves her sheep.
There's so many sheep. It looks haunted, says Mom. I mean, I wasn't there that long.
It probably was.
Ben Demon had a dram of Oban 21 2 weeks ago, and it was pretty spectacular. Really? I haven't had it. In fact, I didn't. What did I have at Oban? I had something, and it was okay, because I think I just came from Deanston. We drove from Deanston to Oban. Disappointment. Should never have gone to Benevis. Oh, should have gone to Benevis. There were so many places, Cohen, that we wanted to go to that we're just going to have to go back. Because we did Scotland and Ireland, and we were gone a total, and Las Vegas on each end. We were gone a total of 19 days. So, whew, man. All right. What are we going to pour? Let's say, then we went on the Harry Potter train, the Jacobite steam train. That was cool.
So was this an actual Harry Potter train, or did it just look like a Harry Potter
It's train? The train from Harry Potter, but I mean, it didn't take me. It didn't take me through a magical wall or anything. What? So what just happened?
She does have to lie to you guys. If she is an actual wizard, then she can't tell you. So
that's true.
Yeah.
What's going on with my computer, Jocelyn? There we go. Hogwarts Express. Yeah. Correct answer. Yeah. Go back. Right. So this, I'll show you, Joss. I will show you what I'm talking about before I go on to where we went, what distillery we went next. Maybe it's on here. Can you read? I'm so blind, guys. I told Will I'm just going to get glasses, plain old just have them. But we went on, we went on the Jacobite train, which is the one behind me here. It's an actual steam engine. I think it's the last running one. But then we went on like this little tour of things. Okay, let me tell you a little something about this picture. I'm not drinking the water. I wasn't.
She was so thirsty. She said, pull over right now. Stuck her face right in that creek. Drank it all up.
And Will's like, what the fuck?
She was really thirsty.
Oh, no. So I can't remember the name of this river. And I don't know if Will's in chat or not, but he can tell me the name of it. But the theory is, if you stick your head in it for 7 seconds, you will have eternal youth. So I did 10 seconds just to be safe.
Well, thank God my mom is living forever.
I mean, it's a thing, right? And I totally forgot to put the overlay up. There is one of Will doing it as well. So I wasn't alone.
He was also thirsty.
He was very thirsty. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, so we did that, and we went and we saw some sights and whatnot. And then, I didn't upload the running penis.
Okay, so for also some side context, we're sitting out on the patio earlier. I'm sitting on my phone, updating myself on basketball stuff. And she goes, do you want to see a running penis? I'm like, no. She's like, come here, come look at the running penis. And I still haven't seen it. I said no.
I forgot to overlay it. So
I don't know what this running penis is.
Oh.
You snort that a little bit?
So we're just in the little tour van, minding our own business. And we look over, and there's this guy in a big blow-up penis costume just running down the street in Scotland.
That makes more sense.
And so the guy says, oh, yeah, it happens every now and then. They lose a bet. What?
Their fantasy football team did not win.
So I went to Europe to see a running penis.
Yeah,
that
makes more sense.
Very much not interested in the running penis or the dude raving about his cream.
No,
oh my
in neither.
God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my little baby is so content. She's a happy dog. I did see John Cloud. I did see your super chat for $20. Says feeling lucky for the Deanston tonight. Get into those drawings. There's juice in every box. And thank you for the super chat. I missed you guys. I can't believe that I wasn't here for 3 freaking Wednesdays. Thank goodness Adriana came in and did an amazing job.
Our savior.
And then she ended up I was going to go live the second Wednesday, but then that's when I was so sick. And we also had really spotty Wi-Fi. And then on the third Wednesday, she did her stream during that time. So that was super cool. Now I'm back and I'm so happy.
The running penis has been claimed.
Brazo, that was you? You were the running penis?
That's crazy.
Gosh, I thought you were taller. Okay. There is a sausage rage at Brewers home games. Oh, okay. A month ago, you was butt naked on Zebra. What? Okay, I got to quit reading things out loud before I read them silently. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hi, Bourbon Before Bacon. I am glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks. Okay. It was so much fun. Keeping the train on the tracks. Thank you. All right. I got notes because we did so much. We packed so much into this trip. I got to pet a Highland cow. Got to put my face in the River of Youth. Got to see the running penis. Then we went to Strathisla. So Will and I stayed in Inverness for a while, kind of broke off from the group. And we took a train up to Keith. Yeah, Keith. And we went to Strathisla, which is the home of Chivas. And
these are words.
They are. I think I put the bottle away, but me and Will blended our own whiskey. They took us to, and I'll show you a picture of this because it's really cool how they did it. I should have put these in order. That would have been so smart.
It really would have.
It really would have. That's me. It's fine. But so we go in there, and this girl, she looked like she was 12, but she was so knowledgeable. And she talked about all these things, and she's been working her way up through working at the distillery. And they set us up with all these different whiskeys and like Longgrow, Longmore, not Longgrow. Anyway, all these different whiskeys, and we got to blend our own. And Will was like, this is a great whiskey right here, and I'm never going to see it. So he made his like 3/4 of that and then blended some other stuff in there. Whereas like I'm like blending a little of this and blending a little of that. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. They wouldn't tell you exactly what you were putting in it though. You had a good idea from tasting it, but they wouldn't tell you exactly what you were blending.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have totally submitted that to blend again, but I don't know what's in it.
Shame.
I know. So there we go. Strathala 12 is nice. Yeah, and so we did try a lot of different things there, and I was really impressed. Michelle, 3 mad scientists, watch out, Adriana. I was impressed. I didn't know a lot about Strathala when we went. By the way, if you haven't been to Keith, gorgeous city. I had steak pie, I think it was.
You should elaborate on that.
It was really good.
What was it? Like shepherd's
It's
pie
almost
with
like a
steak?
stew kind of, and then it had a puff pastry top.
Oh, you're making me
And
hungry.
it was so good.
Oh, I'm hungry now.
There you go. You're welcome.
Well, you're now a scientist.
I am a scientist now.
I gotta say, every time I take a patient transfer to the U of U, I think of you. Every time I pull in.
Adriana?
Yeah. I wonder if she's around.
You should text her. Or you can't text her driving. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Well,
don't drive the ambulance
either
and text.
Way, if I'm in the back or driving,
Yeah.
I should not be on my phone.
Well, I meant like on your way. Oh, never mind. That wouldn't work. Just kidding.
I'll send a telepathic message.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what are we trying next? You need something in your glass.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to, what was the next one we went to?
Are these bottles from your trip as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to open those.
Well, let's go on a timeline.
Oh, well, Lord. That would probably be, we went to 2 Stacks next, which we didn't get any pulled down. But there's some right here. Let's do some 2 Stacks.
Let's do it.
Is Stacy still in here? She will try to receive your telepathic messages. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's do... Well, screw it. Let's just do the calf strength. Why not? Let's open it up. So, she says, woohoo, she is here. She is here. Adriana, I wanted to thank you for all that you did while I was gone. You did do a lot, and I appreciate it. You even did the after stream. I'm going to be sending you a sample of every bottle that we got, minus the blend at Strathala, because they're just little bottles and they're all we have. But everything else you will get a sample of. I'm going to get that to you.
Along with $1 million cash.
Probably not that. No, probably not that. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you do. You track for me. You're doing the criminals and cocktails with me. I'm so excited that you've agreed to start doing that. I know that you're such a fan of it, and I've missed it. Mark E, there is not a box giveaway with juice in. Oh, there is not. Oh, you should not enter. I finally caught up with that. Yeah. Hi, dog. I can't see my dog. She's napping. Matthew Parks with the $10 super chat. Happy to have you back on the YouTubes, Michelle. What was the most peaceful place you saw?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, that is a good question. The most peaceful. You're gonna laugh, but please don't. There was some beautiful things that we saw. We saw we saw some old prisons, which that's not peaceful, but we saw old castles. We saw lots of bays, some beautiful hills out in the sky in the highlands. But for me, the most peaceful place was sitting on a bench outside our hotel room in downtown Inverness where the water runs through. And it was totally quiet and you could see the water running. And I was with my husband having a cigar and whiskey out of a like a tumbler. Or no, I was drinking wine. He was drinking whiskey. And it was just a moment of exhale, and it was wonderful. There was some more beautiful places.
Well, see, I don't think.
Ooh.
Wow. I don't think that's laughable. I think, sometimes I find myself in the weirdest of places and I'm like, wow, this is very peaceful.
Yeah, it was nice. Cheers, Ellie. Any chance of a yawn? Probably.
She said,
Sheep was the most peaceful thing. No, the sheep, they wanted to eat me, I think. They wanted to butt me with their heads, and then we went, no, that's a ram. Oh, my bad.
She has sticky breath.
His stinky mouth.
Open her mouth. That's why she's called Smelly.
Pouring a bit of Two Stacks Pillars of Creation. Had I known that, I believe I may have that. Maybe not. I don't know. But
did you pour yours already?
Nope, I didn't pour mine.
I was like, damn, did you just down that and I did not see it?
Did you see Nessie? I did not, but when we were driving by, man, I was looking. That's a pretty heavy pour.
Wow. She said, we're getting crunk.
No, that is not what I said. Okay. This is, what are we drinking here? This is Two Stacks Irish Whiskey Cask Strength. It is 130 proof. This is a blender's cut. And it's part of, okay. So this one is the one that I tried that I didn't think I was going to like, because I knew I loved their whiskey. Of all of them, I thought this would be the one that I was like, eh. But I did like it. I liked it enough that I bought it.
It's very subtle.
Yes. And it's actually really nice. James Morgan. Hello, James Morgan. How are you?
It's very fresh. Is that a word to use?
Fresh?
Does it smell fresh to you?
It smells fresh. It smells.
I don't know these fancy words. It smells like.
It smells a little leafy. Not leafy. Like a plant.
I was gonna say it smells like
a house plant.
Yeah, like a breeze.
Like
a breezy
house plant.
A breezy note with a hint of house plant.
I mean, you'll be at Two Stacks in September. Tell Shane hello. Well, since we're talking about Two Stacks and we're drinking Two Stacks, let me introduce you to Shane. This is Shane. And Shane is amazing. He took us into this amazing tasting room and just let us try so many different things. So this is Two Stacks whiskey. And this is their cases of Dram in the Can. And yep, it's exactly what you think it is.
Is it
and
Dram
it's
in a
amazing.
can?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Whiskey in a can. And that's their production area. So this is small, guys. This is little, and they are the coolest people, seriously. And their vision is amazing. So I'm going to reach out to him and see if he wants to do a recorded video interview that I can do as a premiere. Because coming on the live doesn't really work. It's a huge time change.
Yeah.
So,
you have to wake up for it.
But I'd love for you guys to hear his story and his vision, because he is looking at whiskey in a whole different way. And I think it's fantastic.
I think you guys set up your trip very well. It seems well planned. If I went to Scotland and Ireland, I'd be walking around the streets. What do I do?
Well, I mean, we had a travel agent, Lael, here locally. And then, Scott and Will did a lot of it. It was a great time. It was a really, really good trip. So, pretty sure Will said the most peaceful place he went to was the one he visited while Michelle was sick.
Damn.
Yeah. That's actually probably true. And then I was sick, and my heater something was wrong. My heater was blowing hot air instead of the AC kicking on. So it was like 80 degrees in my room and I was sick. And so I left and went down to like the pool area while they brought a fan in and whatnot. I laid in that sauna. That was a peaceful place, I'm gonna tell you.
You know, I would like to hear Dad's most peaceful place. I think that's a great question.
You know, I have some ideas of what he would say, and I would agree with him. There was so much amazing scenery and places, and you're getting rid of your Irish stuff, Colin. Oh, okay. I am sorry to hear that. Let's try not to turn this into a yard sale, though. But I love Irish. I'm actually in love with Irish whiskey. I'm in love with it. I would marry it.
Polyamory. You heard it here, folks. We endorse it. The look on your face.
Okay, so then we've got stuff I'm missing because my stuff is jumping. So we got James Market in here. That was the biggest distillery in its day. What did I miss? I missed it.
2 stacks?
No. Liquid in each box tonight. Yes, liquid in each box tonight. Aaron Pierce. Lil is here. Hi, Lil. How are you? Yeah, burn, Aaron Pierce. Whatever. It doesn't have to be fancy descriptive word. Just say what it reminds you of, past experiences, past locations, and then break it down from there.
Very true.
That is true. I like that.
With the wisdom.
2 stacks. Do I now pour my 12-year single grain Moscato white wine casks at a whopping 62.5%? Heck yeah. Sorry.
Let it loose, girl.
When you get excited, you get excited. All right. Mark Emmenecker decided to give it a shot, said, welcome back to the States and cheers, with $5 entering himself into that giveaway game. Good luck. Thank you for that. Thank you for the welcome back. I've missed you guys. All right. Yeah, it is. The thing about it I didn't understand when we went to go visit is that taking trains and going and seeing other places is super easy. Holy crap, that's cast strength.
I've never been on a train.
I hadn't either. Well, no, it's not true. I took Amtrak once for 30 minutes.
Then that's a train.
That's a train, but this was different.
You just tried to jump.
Right, don't jump. Hold her like a baby, or I'll take her.
She's being sleepy.
Can I like super chats? Okay, so let's see real quick, and then we'll move on to the next one. Yeah. All right. What do you think of it? Wow, you liked it.
You gave yourself a
I
way bigger pour. Yeah, but even when you finished pouring it back in, it was like 2 times my pour. No, I think it's good. I think it's here.
That's a baby milk. Okay. Mullum's in for 3 more entries. Good luck, Mullum. Your odds are good. Let's see. And Mullum says, more money. Mullum says, more money. All right. Thrasher, hey, how are you? Good to see you. $20 super chat says, welcome back, Michelle. Glad to see you're feeling better. Thank you very much. I am on the upswing. Did you send our stuff before you left? I did not, Lil. I will message you. So I am waiting for, in the next couple of days, I should get my boxes here. I actually ran out of boxes. So I do still have it here, your patron stuff and your 2 other items. So, and for those of you that were waiting stuff, like I said, because we were gone for basically 3 weeks, that we are a little behind. So I'm getting this weekend together and I'm going to just bust out all the shipping or people that are hand delivering stuff, all that. I'll be taking care of it this weekend. So I think my dog died. Yeah. All right. What did you think though? Like when you tasted it, we know it smells like a houseplant. What did you get when you tasted it?
Not houseplant. Thank God.
No. It is it's got a little little tropical fruit, like a, I don't know if it's tropical fruit, stone fruit of some kind, I think. When you think of stone fruit, like a,
Yeah, I get peach.
maybe, yeah, maybe a little peach in there.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we did we broke off, we went to Strathisla, we walked all around, had a great time, did some shopping. We shipped home from Inverness boxes of our clothing so that we could stay under the weight limit with the bottles, and put them in the suitcases. So we shipped home 3 boxes from Ireland. No, from Scotland. That was interesting. I've never done international mail before like that. Yeah, it was a thing. And we were trying to catch our train to Keith. I ran.
You ran?
I did. I didn't want to miss the train.
This
I ran.
is a moment in history. I've seen my mother run once in my entire life. Mm-hmm. And it was a sight.
I ran when you were doing your paramedic graduation.
I didn't see that, though. I was on the stage.
That's some funny shit. It was the day after my 50th birthday party. I was hung over, running to that.
They missed an exit. I was slightly hungover as well, but not as bad as you were. Yeah, they missed an exit, and I was trying to tell them on the phone. I was like, "It's okay, it's cool, we're good." And she ran
my ass off.
That's a mom for you.
I got there just in time for her to look up, and they were pinning her.
No, you pinned me.
No, not pinning you. Sorry, gave you your certificate. Oh. That's what it gave her, the certificate, and then said, "It's a tradition here for you guys to bring a parent or a loved one up here to pin you." And
I didn't tell her.
And I'm like,
I didn't tell her I was going to do that to her.
Yeah,
so they were like, "Okay, now we're going to start the pinning." And I was like, I motioned her up, and she was like, "Me?" She's like breathing heavy. I was
so glad that I didn't miss that, because can you imagine? I was going to have you pin me, Mom.
Nobody was there.
Nobody was there.
Because Juliana broke down. Her car broke down.
On the way, my other daughter, That was the thing.
What about like Molly pinning me?
Okay. Hours of physical therapy this morning. Pain management, spine injections this afternoon. Today sucked. Richard White, what the heck? What happened, buddy?
Oh, apples and apricots.
Apples and okay.
I see the apricot. I do.
Actually, I get the apricot, but I remember Shane telling me apples, and me I said, "No, I get peaches." And he's like, I'm like, "No, I do." And he's like, "No, apples." And then I'm like, "Oh." I still don't get the apples.
I don't get the apples either.
But apparently it is apples. It's all about you and what your memories are. And
I get like peach, apricot, like a little bit of
house
like
plant.
A hint of like a woody.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of wood in there.
Yeah. And houseplant. Not in a bad way. Like
what kind of houseplant? Do you have like a specific houseplant?
No, but you know how like if someone has a lot of houseplants and you walk in their house and there's that scent in the air? Mm-hmm. I feel like that's what this would taste. That's what that scent would taste like.
Like a spider plant?
Yeah, like all the green plants.
Just general green plants?
Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have any idea? I think
they're like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, Michelle. You're dumb. Oh, okay. So, anyway, Shane, my point was Shane was great, and Two Stacks was great. I had a great experience. Will enjoyed it. But let me tell you what Will did for me just to get me to Two Stacks. Do you know this?
I didn't hear. This is the first time I've seen them since they got back from their trip. So I'm hearing it for the first time too.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 5 till. I better hurry up with this, and then we better drink some more whiskey because we have shit to give away.
We have shit to give away.
Yeah. So if you guys want to get into this, we still got great odds, and got a little bit of time. A fish dish. Oh, sorry, got sidetracked. So Will knew how bad I wanted to go Two Stacks, especially when I found out that we were literally going to be like driving right past it, basically, to get to Cork from where we were at. So he rented a car and he drove on the left side of the road.
Not the right.
For like 4.5 hours.
It's Europe.
That wouldn't be that big of a deal, except for the fact that those of you that know me know I'm the worst passenger ever. I'm so anxious. My anxiety goes to like a level 10 if I'm not driving. So like I always drive.
She didn't teach me how to drive.
God, no.
My dad did. She would have been gripping the handles, screaming the whole time.
Yeah, nobody wants me teaching anybody how to drive. Would not be nice. So I'm a very anxious driver. So I actually got these mild little anxiety pills that they fall into the
benzo.
No, they fall into no. They fall into the antihistamine, not antihistamine. You take like Sudafed and shit. It falls into that category. Yeah. Is that what it is? Okay. So I have these, right? So I've taken these pills when we're with Scott and Denise and Pat and I are in the back seat. Scott's driving, Will's up front. And
you're popping pills. They're not saying anything, but they're wondering.
And Denise says, "What's that?" And I'm like, "That's for everyone's benefit."
See, that's a good friend. She sees her friend popping pills and she says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
So I explained to her and she's like, "I appreciate that." So
your shopping pills?
My shopping pills. So time goes on and now Will's driving and it's just him and I. And I had told him I have done great because in the back seat, it always went Pat, Denise, and me. And I always sat behind the driver. So I couldn't see the road. Every now and then I could see that bus window, the mirror come like right here. But for the most part, I'm behind the driver. So when Will drives the 4.5, 5 hours to Cork, I get back seat and sit behind him. So we would stop for gas or something. He'd get the front seat. I'd get in the back seat. And everybody would look at us like, what the fuck? Oh my God. So it worked. And everybody was happy. Dad was super happy. He did not want me anywhere near that front seat. But we could have taken a train if I didn't want to go to 2 stacks so bad. So he went through all this, got the international driver's license, all that stuff, so that I could go to 2 stacks.
Husband of the year.
And luckily, him and Shane had a great time. Now, because he was driving, he couldn't do the tastings. But, he got to smell everything, and he bought some bottles and had a great experience. So it worked out well.
Yeah.
And there's Scott Smith. There's my traveling buddy with a $20 super chat saying 2 stacks for Will.
Hi, Scott.
Oh, hello. Are you on my patio, Scott? I'm just curious if you're out there. All right. So I was just kind of catching up back here. What's on Friday? Sorry, payday. It's already gone. Yeah, I totally get that. Wrong side of the road, wrong side of the car. Right? Like, I think if I sat in the front seat, I would constantly feel like I was driving. Yeah, I did say that, Lil. I was saying to Will, I was like, this must be what Lil and Chris feel like when they come to the U.S.
How do you say benzo in Irish?
You say benzo in Irish? Antihistamine.
Not quite. I don't have a good Irish accent, so.
That is yet still a mystery. Okay. Cohen says, if I enter the giveaway with my luck, I will win and be stuck with another bottle of Irish whiskey. You know what? That's okay. Then you would just decline it. You know what? I probably wouldn't enter because there's probably Scotch and Irish in there.
That's how I feel about rye.
Scotch and Irish.
I did have a knob rye the other day that I actually kind of liked.
Remember how I always said I hated rye? I don't. There's just certain notes in certain ryes. You got to keep trying your ryes. Keep trying them.
I don't know. I've hated all ryes except for it was okay. I didn't love it.
Did you hear that, Adriana? Did you hear that? A knob rye?
Knob rye.
See, I like how you think, 4-leaf whiskey. I like how you think. Yeah, James Morgan has a good point. You got to open that up sometimes and just let it breathe. But if you're not an Irish fan, you're not an Irish fan. I mean, it's a fact, right?
I'd say I'm a fan.
I am. Whiskey Mountain said that you're evil and lying and manipulative and all the stuff. That's what she said.
That's so valid. No, I was straight on board with you, girl. And I tried it, and it was acceptable. I wouldn't say that I would choose it in a lineup, but
Cohen, I kind of agree with that statement right there. I kind of do. So, all right. 4-leaf whiskey red. I've always just picked up the rental car and was on my way. You're supposed to get an international license. Yeah, that's what they said. I don't know if they actually ever asked for it. I didn't ask them. Look at her. Look at you.
We break the law around here.
What? Oh, shh.
I do not want to bail my parents out of Irish
Knob
jail.
rye is great, says Lil. I will take reject rice for science, says MC. Oh, God. Oh, all right. So we did, we got down to Cork. Got down to Cork. This is what we're waiting for. I mean, Cohen, there's some beauties. I saw them. They were gorgeous.
She told me about them.
I did. Found one that, yeah. Anyway, moving on. So the big thing for me was through this whole trip, like, I'd love to sit in a cathedral. I'd love to do these things. Got to go to Cork. If we can't go to Springbank, we got to go to Cork. So 2 birds, 1 stone. I did get to go to Cork, and I got to go sit in a cathedral, an amazing cathedral.
Aww.
John the Baptist in Keith. Nope, just kidding. Not Keith.
She's lying.
Wait, was it Keith? It was Keith. No, maybe. No, it wasn't Keith.
It was somewhere in
It
Europe.
was not Keith. Anyway, so went, sat in this gorgeous cathedral. Might have cried. I don't know. It was beautiful.
Mass?
I didn't, which was okay. I did buy a
At
dress
least
to
you
go
got
in
to
there.
go, though.
Yeah. So went to Cork. Can I just tell you, the Middleton Distillery, holy freaking moly. So if you don't know, they built this huge like visitor center off the main production area with their micro distillery in there. They spent all this money, and then the whole town flooded. Flooded their they just like the grand opening was like 3 days before or something like that, or 2 weeks before. Correct me if I'm wrong on that,
Really?
Stacy. So when I told Stacy we were going, she says, they're flooded, they're shut down. My heart broke. They reopened. So we got to go. And let me tell you, the place is freaking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you some of this. And the tour, unbelievable. You got to go. If you don't go anywhere ever, you got to go to Middleton.
If you don't go anywhere ever.
There's the yawn. Everybody, take a sip.
Not a whiskey. Not a beer.
I'm sorry you're out of whiskey. Here, pour a little more of that, 2 steps. Just a little bit, because we're going to move on.
We're moving on.
We're going to move on in a second here. So, so Middleton, I don't know how else to say, but you have to go. I'm going to show you just a couple of overlays, and then we're going to move on because I'm going really slow through all this shit. Sorry, guys.
It was 19-day trip, so
I know, but all right. So here's one of their warehouses. Gorgeous, right? All right. But here's the best part. This is the largest pot still in the world. In the world. Now, it's not being used right now. It's not still in production, but freaking cool, right?
Gotta be honest, I don't know what that is. You'll have to explain that later.
I will. Absolutely. It's part of the whole process of that whiskey that you're drinking. It's pot still.
I am an inexperienced connoisseur.
There's another one. See, now she's getting sleepy.
Are you sleepy?
You know, I don't know, Lil. I did find out that they were there. I came back and she was like talking about Guinness. And I'm like, well, I was just at Guinness. Like, so I didn't see them. But yeah, apparently we were there at the same time. We didn't coordinate.
You know what's crazy is that 2 of my coworkers also had their parents in Ireland and Scotland at the same time as you.
That's so crazy.
It's the time of year.
Hi, honey. So we got the largest pot still, but here's what's cool. This is their micro distillery now. So they are now brewing Methods of Madness here. And
wow,
what a cool idea. And then they've also got the big production site. Just if you're looking, you can see it. So we did the tour. We got this little tasting here, right? So it's, I don't think you can see it. We got Jameson, we've got Powers, and then we've got a green spot. Oh, it was good, and they're like, who's had a Jameson? Who's had a Powers? Who's had a green spot? And so we did that, and that was cool. But then after that, we did the premiere tasting.
Wow.
So,
Gorgeous photography.
thank you. Thank you so much. No, so the Powers John's Lane Cast Strength.
Powers in general. Slaps.
John's Lane, whole different level. Cast Strength, out of this world.
Wow.
It was pretty dang good.
Let's let me know when you crack that.
No, just kidding.
She's like,
it's
no,
right
fuck
up there.
you.
Right
yeah,
there.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
right there.
Yum. Okay.
Gorgeous bottle design too.
So we did that, but yeah, it was a great time. And the building is gorgeous. And I'm not going to show you all the stuff because I want to kind of move along. We're going to wrap up this giveaway here in just a couple minutes because I know Adriana's got things to do and she gets sleepy and her work takes a lot because she's saving the world. She really is.
She's saving the world.
She's
You
almost,
go, girl.
yeah. So much for the Luck of the Irish. No cones or anything. It was open less than a month. Yeah. I'm so glad it reopened. I would have just completely died. Did I have a Guinness? Yes, I did. We did a tour of Guinness and they taught me the method of madness. Right, Cece, there you go. That was the still to keep up with Jim Morrison's consumption. Power Strong Lane Cast Strength is a good one. Yes, it is. Okay. So having said all that, we did this. We had a great time. I picked up, hold the dog pass off. See how cool that went? Ooh. Oh, holy moly. We picked up while we were there the Jameson Black Barrel. That was yummy. The best part about this was it was pour your own. So I had a great time pouring my own. They were going to engrave it for me, but I forgot. I left. Because I was just too excited. I don't have it here. I got a distillery only. Maybe I didn't put it on here. I might have. I don't know. But I got a distillery only 10-year Redbreast Distillers Edition, and they engraved Women of Whiskeys on it. And they put a Women of Whiskeys 2024 label on it, which was super cool. No, it's not a barrel pick. It's none of that stuff because that's what people thought when they saw my reel. It's just like a memorial, like a memory bottle, right? Mm-hmm. Except I'm going to open it and drink it. But yeah, it was kind of cool. So got that. But we got the John's Lane Cast Strength. We picked up some other things. We got some things that we picked up to put in mystery boxes. But when I was traveling in the duty free, yes, I did. I came across the travel exclusive.
Props to the duty free.
So excited. I actually left stuff behind in the hotel room to leave weight in the hopes of finding this at duty free. Then I found it and we did U.S. Customs in Dublin. So I didn't have to put it in my suitcase, which was the opposite from Mexico. But anyway,
what did you
I found it. Huh?
What did
Some sweaters and a camera light. And
what the fuck?
I mean, it's sacrifice. You have to be willing to sacrifice.
Okay.
You haven't tried that one, Stacy? I'll be opening this in the next couple of days, and I'll get you a sample of it. I got to write that down. You've definitely send me stuff that I have never tried. The least I can do is send you some of this distiller or the Traveler's Edition. All right, to Stacy. Stacy, I owe you so much for getting me that hookup with Shane because that was one of the highlights of my trip. I'm not going to lie. Chris O'Connell, the celebrity, Imperial Purple. That was a F-bet. Right? Forbit. That was a forbit. Forbit. Ribbit.
What is this term?
I don't know. That's why we only have like 31 people in the chat. It's fine. It was not, but James, the thing that made me feel okay about buying that was there was another Distillers Edition just above it that was $469. So I felt really good about what I paid for that.
Yeah.
Right, Ellie Belly? Okay. So we did the Middleton thing. We had so much fun. Again, I bought gifts for people that I'm sending off. I got stuff for in here at a lot of the distilleries. So much fun. All the bottles made it back. I was a little worried about the Strathisla bottles, the blended bottles, because like they didn't like put the little tape over the top. They stuck the cork in, handed it to us and said, be free.
Be free.
And then we flew like the next day, and you're supposed to wait like at least 24 hours before you fly so that the cork seals and everything. Hey, they made it.
Good.
It's all good. It's fine. Whew, fine.
No, she has not asked for the numbers yet.
No, I have not. It's okay. Nick was yapping. Let's see. I'm so sorry, Adriana. It's already 10 after 10. 4 minutes at 10:15 my time. So in 4 minutes, let's end this. We'll draw some numbers. We'll give away free shit. Odds are good. Every $5 gets you an entry. You can use the links in the description. You can do a super chat. If you use the links, tag Whiskey Mountains. All those directions are down below. Patreon only stream after this where we'll give away more free shit if you are a patron of $4 or more. Meanwhile, let's move on and drink something from Middleton and wrap this up. You want to drink the Traveler's Edition or do you want to drink the Black Barrel Jameson? I'll open either one. They're both here for the opening.
Let's do the Traveler.
The Traveler? Okay. Let's crack this red breast. Traveler's exclusive, triple distilled and matured in the finest oak casks. It is the Quattro Barillis edition. And it is, what's the proof on this bad boy? It's a secret. All right.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. And the box is probably smarter than me. Nope, there it is. All right. Did I see? Oh, no, I did not. Denise just texted me. She said, did I see her too? Did you have two, Denise? Let me see here. Denise says, did you see my two? I can't tell. Whiskey Mountain says I can't read the chat. Okay, Adriana, Denise Smith is in for two. Let me just take a peek. I did not see it, Denise, but now I do. There we are. Yes, she's in for two. Thank you for reaching out. All right, here we go. Let's open this red breast single pot Quattro Barillis with marzipan and salted caramel and dried fruits is what it's saying here. Let's do it. Let's open it. Let's drink this. Yes, Whiskey Mountains is tracking. So if you are doing that, please tag Whiskey Mountains because she's amazing. And we're going to give, and she is going to receive a sample of everything that we got on our trip with the exception of the Strathisla blends that we made. Peaky Blinders Bushmills ain't bad for $20. Oh. There's that dog. All right. I'm failing miserably trying to do this Will's way. I think. No, I was just trying to do it Dad's way, but you know what? It's mine. I'm just going to rip this shit right open. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. But okay, I got it. Oh, no, I don't. Why do you guys put up with me? Why do you watch this shit? I don't understand. Hydrate, everybody. Hydrate. Dropping the links one more time just to make it easy. Thank you very much. All right. For the love of all things whiskey.
For the love of all things whiskey.
Yes, for the love of all things whiskey. I probably should have took you up on the help, Joss. Shit. Sorry.
There
James
it
Morgan,
is.
yes, the Spanish wine, I think. You know, I'm going to have to look this up because it's not that clear. Or I'm that blind.
What?
It's got the notes on there. A selection of fresh marzipan. just says single pot Irish whiskey matured in the finest casks from across the Iberian Peninsula and beyond. Well, let's see. Oh my gosh. That was amazing.
That was eruptive.
Yes. Here, pour that. While you're pouring that, that made me think of something. I almost forgot to tell you guys the funniest story. We've got, let's go ahead and cut that giveaway off, Adriana, and I'll give you a minute while I tell this quick story. So I have a house sitter and a pet sitter that Ellie loves that stays here while we're gone. But
I just already know the story, so I was laughing ahead of time.
And everything's going great, and I ask for updates, and I get this text. Now, because of the time difference, I get this text in the middle of the night. And it says, a wine bottle exploded. Ellie is terrified.
Ellie is terrified.
That's it. And then I'm like, what? And then she starts sending me pictures. So I'm going to share these pictures with you real quick. This is what comes across my phone in the middle of the night. God help us all. And, all right, I got to find it now. Now it's red wine, and it's laying in my wine rack in my kitchen. So here's my wine rack, and you can see that there's no cork in that bottle. It shot across my kitchen, hit the wall, red wine, down the wall. The cork, with such force, hits it, comes back to the other wall.
A ricochet.
And lands underneath the wine rack with all the red wine. Now, come to find out, the pet sitter had just ran to the grocery store before this happened. So Ellie's home alone and thinks a bomb went off. She's hiding, terrified.
Ellie has
I'm
PTSD.
miles away, scared to death, knowing my dog is hiding and terrified. And the house sitter says, where's the mop? So I tell her where the mop is. Well, then she can't figure out how to use the mop because it's apparently a fancy mop. I don't think so, but okay. And this became a whole, I had to send someone over to my house to clean up the wine and comfort my dog.
And comfort the dog. That's how much this dog is babied.
A little. She's a little babied. All right. That was my wine story.
A wine cork pops out, and she needs the dog to be safe.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary. All right. Yeah, it kept fermenting. She sent me a picture of it, and there was like bubbles in it. Obviously, we didn't pay a lot of money for that wine. Yeah, poor Ellie, right? Okay. We love chaos and puppies since MC. All right, we're going to give away some stuff here now. Are you guys ready? Sabering. What? Ever hear of sabering? What's sabering? What is that? You got to pay extra to the painter for that kind of photo. Yeah. My big thing was I had Jerry go over there and clean it up because I was worried about my base trim and my wall. I mean, I think I know someone who can fix that, but did she have a nipple? Imagine getting the call to go to a friend's house and teach their dog sitter how to use a mop. In her defense, it's a different kind of mop. It's
YouTube.
I know. It's okay.
We
it's
love
fine.
the pet sitter.
It's fine. 39 entries. No, it was not Kathy Jo.
Entries.
No, it was not Kathy Jo. She's actually a very sweet girl. Ellie loves her to death. It was just an interesting situation to deal with in the middle of the night, which was the middle of the day here.
Which was the middle of
All
the day.
right. Excuse me.
My dog would have barked at it and probably drank it up. That's how my cat is. If I open a beer, he's drinking it.
That is true.
Pour
Wally.
a glass of wine, he's drinking it.
Wally's an alcoholic.
That man is an alcoholic.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
I mean, my dog, she'll go chase down that toad that's 3/4 the size of her. She'll take on the German Shepherd on the other side of the fence, but God forbid a wine cork pop.
Yeah, if a wine cork popped while Wally was there, he would drink that shit up.
All right. So on that note, let's go ahead and Jocelyn, pick a number between 1 and 39.
I gotta pick 27.
27 is the number.
My birthday day.
Yes, she's good. Yep. She's gonna have a big birthday on the 27th of June.
Sure am.
Oh, dude, we have to get a video of Michelle's first sabering. What is sabering? You slice off the cork with your sword. I'm on it. I'm on it.
I will be nowhere within 25 feet.
You tell Will that I'm going to do it and see what he
I will
says.
be standing back from afar and videoing.
The most accident-prone person in the world.
I will be there with a tourniquet waiting.
I'll have my paramedic daughter standing off on the sidelines. All right. So a couple of things real quick. I know that she's going. Oh, there we go. It is Michael S. Michael S. Congratulations. You're the. Come on down. This price is right. So you asked if I had a Guinness. Yes, this is the Guinness tasting that we went to. On the far right is an ale that was fan-freaking-tastic that you can't get ever. You just can't have it. But I do have, while we're waiting, I have something I want to show you guys. They taught me to do it. Not even eye level. No, it isn't.
Yeah, this has more flavor.
Oh, good job.
Perfect.
Oh, this way.
It's a great voiceover.
You like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love
And then you let it all settle, and then you go back and you do boop, boop, boop. Just like
They're
that.
very particular about their Guinness.
It's fucking good. I don't like Guinness. I've had it in America. I don't like it.
I've
I
never
had
tried
it there.
it.
It's so good.
I've never
So
tried
good.
it.
All right. Sorry. He says 3, please. Let's do it. Let's give this away. Random, but love that outfit and hair on you. Thank you. Is Jocelyn still looking at coming to Australia to be a paramedic? That is actually on hold because she got a great job where she is, that she gets to do a couple of years, a year maybe, where she's familiar and she knows the people as a paramedic, and then she's going to branch out.
Yeah.
They came to her and said, hey, you want to be a paramedic here?
Yeah. Still thinking about going abroad in a couple years, though. I just have my very handsome kitty that lives with me. But
Very
after that, life's fair game.
I should look up the fancy Guinness pours on YouTube. Oh, okay. Good pour. Thank you, Lawrence. That means a lot coming from you. All right. Number 3. Are we ready? Remember, if you don't like it, you get one more chance. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, all right. Let's show what this is. I know it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because I'm sitting in front of it. So this, Mr. Michael S., this is a sleeve. You like that? It's gorgeous. All right. Let's hand him what he really, I think, is that the one? Yep, this is the one. Let's show you what you actually got. I should have pre-opened this. God, me and opening shit tonight, right? All right. Dun, dun, dun. You better do that because it's going to take a minute. All right, here we go. Woo. It is a tasting kit from Deanston. Tasting kit from Deanston. So this has Bunnahabhain 12, Tobermory 12. Sorry, I'm not that much in this. Ladag? Rohead cask finish? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. And then a Deanston 12. All the stuffs. All right. So you can take this, or you can try again. This stream is going long. You know, it is a little bit. We are at an hour and 20 minutes. And I probably haven't had enough drink. That's probably from Lecheg, I think. Okay, perfect. Everybody says to keep it, but you know what? You decide. You got another chance. Like I said, there's stuff in every box. You let me know. And then we're going to do this again.
Yeah.
Is there a lag? I think there's a lag.
Just to make you do work.
Aha!
5, please.
5 would be on Jocelyn's side.
All
You can
right.
kick the doggy if you want.
Yeah, get that out of here.
Get the, oh, did you hear her?
My bad. All right.
You're okay, honey. Oh,
Knock
you
the
don't want
shit
that,
over.
huh? Don't knock the shit over. She's not a professional yet. It's okay.
I'm not.
You didn't do the dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is that the other tasting kit?
It is.
Oh, there was 2 tasting kits. You just won the second tasting kit with tasting cards.
Wow.
So Mike Stahl says, Jess!
Hello.
All right.
All
This
right.
is here. You have eyes.
I don't know the names of these
All right.
things.
Let me put my
I'll
glasses
hold
on.
it.
We have a Deanston Virgin Oak, which oh my gosh is really good. We have the Deanston 18 year,
And
which
the
I'm in
12.
love with, and the 12. So you got the Deanston 12.
And it's on the floor.
Okay, sorry. You have the Deanston 12,
The decent 12.
the Deanston 18, and the Virgin Oak. So I will make sure that gets to you. Oh, Michael, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
She's a really good paramedic, though.
Trust me with your life.
Oh, Lawrence is laughing at you. I'm just saying.
It's here.
And it says, rails gone. Oh, goodness sakes.
You know the Davilars.
Yeah. So, Whiskey Mrs. Mike Stalls, she was way more stoked for me. I'm cooler than you. Woo, ouch. So 2 samples then. Oh my God.
You get 2.5. One is shaken up.
Adriana says, I love how completely unstressed she is. Well, it's on the floor. Oh. I think Michelle picked up whiskey spirit on the Emerald Isle. She ain't the same. That place will change you. That's true, Cohen. It
did.
sure will. Record this moment for future reference. Yeah, if someone wants to clip that, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
somebody clip that, please.
Oh God. I like I'm sorry. I like my Scotch shaken, not dropped.
Well, you get both.
Goodness. I am so sorry. All right. Only have had a dram of Decent 12, a sample of their Virgin Oak, and my 12-year 2008 Oloroso matured. One of my top 2. I'll tell you what, that 12-year, yeah. Don't let Ellie drink it, says Scott. I give you the. I can't even read them anymore. All right, 35 entries. Thank you, Adriana. She's like, God, I gotta go to bed. You guys are assholes. Whew. All right. 35 entries. Jessa, do I trust you?
No.
I'm gonna pick a number. I'm gonna pick 6.
Oh.
Ellie's gonna be 6 this year. We'll pick 6. All right. So yes, went to Guinness, had a great time. Decided I do like Guinness. I didn't think I did.
Mm.
There's a thing that they sell. So Guinness cans have a nitro ball in the can. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Did you guys know that? I mean, I don't drink Guinness,
They
so
probably
maybe
know
everybody
that.
knows that. I didn't know that. New Deanston 18 is good. Yes. I tasted that at the distillery and I fell in love with it. I did not buy it. 4-leaf whiskey. What a perfect stream for you to win on.
Probably don't choose my side. I might drop it.
You know what? You just go with what feels good. All right. Pick a mystery box,
Feel the
Stacey.
vibe.
Feel the vibe. Do it. Sorry, can't present today, boss. Was busy whiskeying. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay. Way to go, Stacey. Cheers, Stacey. Okay. Let me know which mystery box we want to open, Stacey. I hope you're still here. I'm pretty sure you are. Do you need more whiskey? Nope, you're okay. We'll give her a few more minutes. And then she is here. She's going to pick 6. Those of you that are patrons, we do have, if you look on Patreon, if you're $4 or above, you should have a link to go to the after stream. So, all right.
Number 6 picks number 6. All right. Bum, bum, bum.
What is it?
Green spot.
It's a green spot. Whoop, whoop. Which one is it?
Wow.
Let's check it out. I don't remember which one I put in there. It is the
Pot still
original.
Irish whiskey.
It's the original green spot. Now, Stacey, you can pick that. If you think there's something better in these mystery boxes, you can try again. You try again. We'll let you. Beamish over Guinness, says Cohen. All right. So, Stacey, you want to keep it? You want to try again? There's more boxes. It's all right.
So cool. Green.
So I was happy. I was happy to come back. The flights were decent. Yeah, I'll keep it. I needed another one. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to get ready to end this. But meanwhile, let's show what was in our boxes. In number one, dun, 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 it is a Jameson Black Barrel sample. Actually comes in like a little coffee bag, but it is the Black Barrel. In number two, dun, 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 you get 2 drams in a can. These are all going to go back in the bunker. 2 drams in a can.
All right.
And
Number 4.
number 4 is a Deanston
Deanston.
12. That's going to go back in the bunker. Deanston 12. All right, Mike Less is going to hit the
5
hay.
and 6 are empty.
All right, all that stuff's going back in the bunkers. Thank you, everyone, for all the super chats, hanging out. I've missed you. I mean, as Lauren, maybe no one would be here. I'm glad to see you all. Mike Less going to hit the hay. Teaching this week. Okay. Well, good night to you. Oh my God, I want the dram in a can. Des, they're pretty great, especially because we were traveling. So we could just pop one of those and have that. We didn't have to open up a bottle. It was pretty amazing. So dram can, whatever a dram can.
Yes.
Mom, you're amazing.
Yes.
Great trip recap. Thank you. Good night. Don't forget, this Saturday, Criminals and Cocktails with me and Whiskey Mountains, breaking it down. Patrons, you have tomorrow to vote in that poll. So by the end of tomorrow, make sure your vote is in. It matters. We are going to do this amazing case. We're probably not going to go over Big Vic, so we'll probably maybe go before him. I need to look at what that looks like. But we will drop the time tomorrow, so you guys know that Saturday's Criminals and Cocktails. I'm so excited. I hope you guys come and are active in chat because we have missed this very much. Adriana, thank you for all that you do. Check out Whiskey Mountains, 4-Leaf Whiskey. Check out her channel. She knows everything Irish. She got me the hookup over at Two Stacks so that I could visit with Shane. It's all good stuff. I never mentioned the biggest regret of the trip. Oh, just being sick. Honestly, just being sick and having to spend an entire day in bed was kind of a bummer. But that was it. Everything was amazing. I wouldn't have changed much more. It was great. I loved it. Just loved it. In Belfast, we did the Black Cab tour. That was amazing. The history of, do you know in Belfast, they still have walls up, like segregating so they don't like kill each other. Like those people hold a grudge for like 100 years. Like you can't be Catholic and walk in the Protestant neighborhood. Like they have gates that shut at night. It's crazy. The IRA and all that. It's crazy. Anyway.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
You heard
All
it
right,
here.
guys. It's already half past the hour. Thank you so much for coming. If you're a patron, go get in that link. Meet us over there. I'm not sure if Scott's on my patio or not, but if he is, or if Denise is out there, come on and pop in this after stream if you want. All right. Without you guys, I couldn't do it. We'll see you Saturday. And I missed you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for the way you make me feel. Just like a stolen car with a kid behind the wheel.